006.
Don't. We're moving.
The carpet, but not. It's got tons of stuff to be on there.
Oh, cute. One thing we found in this store. Can you tell that we're married to firemen? My child absolutely loves these magnets. We found another fire department puzzle. What did you find?
Dot. It's like those.
Oh, it's dot art.
Yeah.
She would love that, but it's $40.
What is this? Dot.
It's a mat, so it doesn't make a mess.
Okay.
Goodies. I got more. I got a singing happy birthday plate because it's me and birthdays were like legit for me. So I wanted my daughter to have a happy birthday plate that thanks to her every freaking year. And she can put her little desserts and whatever on it. And she loves the magnets that are stackable. She has them at my mom's house and she absolutely adores them. So I got her a small pack that are in a metal container so I can just put them back in there and they'll stay organized. And then instead of the big ones that I saw, and then we got the watercolor fire department little thingy. I didn't get the puzzle though because she doesn't really do puzzles that much.
It is my favorite ice cream.
The food truck? There's a store, not just a food truck. The lady who owns the boutique, it's Cuddles and Carriages, paid, like there's an ice cream truck out here that she said like on her social media that she was gonna have, but apparently she paid for everyone to get free scoops. And she was like, oh, it's too early for ice cream. I was like, I really want chocolate. It looked good. I'm gonna look at it. And then she was like, it's free. And she comes up and goes, Bio Monster!
It's my favorite.
And she ended up with ice cream. So here we are. Anyway, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shayna and I do a ton of different content, but mostly weekend vlogs. You know, they're easy to do. You can come hang out with us on the weekend. You know, apparently we're looking at her backseat. It's nasty. You've seen some clips so far in this video. So we went to a baby boutique opening this morning called
Cuddles and Cradles. Cuddles and Cradles.
Cuddles and Carriages.
Oh, that was close.
Cuddles and Carriages. We are going to Chick-fil-A now. We're right in front of it to get some lunch, and then we're headed back to my house to grab a few things, and then headed back to her side of town, help her clean out her closet and whatever else she needs because we're getting prepared to move. Then I'm headed to get my daughter from my in-laws who get her half the days on weekends, and then we're headed to my parents because we have a movie night planned. Sounds like a great Saturday. And she shimmied. So I'm gonna insert some footage real quick of what I was doing this morning. I was just cleaning up, doing a little bit of housework around the house, some things done so that way whenever she came and got me, we could just, you know, head out and leave and I wouldn't have to worry about my house while I'm out today. Good morning, guys. So my in-laws came and picked up my daughter around 9:30, and after that I just started doing some housework, doing some laundry for both me, downstairs, my child, and then I swept up my stairs because I have animals and their hair, they shed like crazy and the hair gets everywhere, so I just started doing all that stuff so I wouldn't have to worry about it. This week has been a pretty crazy week for me at work. It has been a lot of things just added to my plate because I took a new position, and there's a lot to it. We found out there's a lot more responsibility to it, which I don't mind. It's just going to be a learning process, and once we get in a routine, everything will be great. But it has been a stressful week at work, and on top of that, my dog got out of my fence on Thursday, and it freaked me out because I thought she had, like, my front door was open because it looked like she had just come off my front porch. But come to find out, she had pawed loose board on the fence and was getting out. It's hilarious. I'll put a little video on. She was fine. She never left our yard. She just kept going in and out of that board most of the day, and my camera kept going off, and I didn't realize until I was leaving work. So that was great, but she's fine. Besides work and my dog getting out, my husband did leave Thursday to go visit his brother in Missouri, and he's been having some car issues. He has a Mercedes-Benz, and it's very expensive, and honestly, my husband says that it's just a whole different breed as far as working on that vehicle goes
to get fixed. So I went down there to help him get it fixed, and they have run into problem after problem since being down there, and he's supposed to come home on Tuesday. I am making this voiceover Sunday afternoon, but hopefully by the time this video is over and it's uploaded, they will have had it completely fixed and good. They did have to order a new part to see if that would fix it. That's what they were told, and we're unsure if it's going to get there on time by the time he gets home, but hopefully it has turned into a very, very expensive trip, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. I am driving to Deanna's house to help her order
progress. So this pile is clothes that were on the floor and in a hamper that we're going to wash. We're going to put them back in the hamper. These are clothes that we're keeping that she wears currently. This is our 1 bag of trash, like actual trash, and 3 bags of donate to a family member. And that is my donate pile to me, to myself. And we have completely cleaned out the closet. These are clothes that we just didn't come out, but she can't wear right now because she's pregnant. But she can eventually, memorabilia shirts. And now we're going to go through,
look at it,
the memorabilia bookshelf.
Yeah.
But first, laundry. 4 o'clock, and we have cleaned off the top of this, all the shelves. We have our memorabilia box. Those 3 bags of clothes, which were given away. She took out 2 bags of trash, and then those are also bags of trash. All right, so I am leaving Deanna's to go get my baby girl from my in-laws, and then I'm headed straight to my parents' house for our movie night. We're doing nachos for dinner, and I am excited for that. It sounds delicious. And a book that I really want goes on special edition, like PR version book from this author, de-Carlton. And it's funny because I did a weekend vlog when she was also selling a big like book box for Duet, which is amazing, and everyone like TikTok famous book or Duet or whatever. It's 2 books. I'm able to get that, so hopefully I'll be able to get this PR exclusive book off her website that goes on sale at 5 o'clock, and it's $4.10. So I'm gonna go grab her, get to my mom's, and I gotta look something up on our insurance for my husband because he is currently in Missouri visiting his brother. So he had to get a rental car from the airport to his brother's house because the airport's about 2 hours away, and his brother's vehicle is broken down. His brother's job wouldn't allow him to use the government vehicle they gave him to use while his car is broken to go get him since it's 2 hours away. So he had to get a rental car unexpectedly, and this is definitely turning into the most expensive trip my husband has ever gone on. The insurance on the rental car, and then he got in the car this morning to go drive it to the auto parts store for the 4th time today because they keep trying to get certain parts or certain tools to be able to get the motor off, having to go back to find the correct tool or the correct part for it and whatnot. But he noticed a crack in the windshield that was not there. So, and they had like 60 miles an hour winds last night. So he said that he thinks something like came up and popped it. So that's probably $400 deposit added on to the $200 and something that he paid for to use the car for 5 days. So, and on top of that, he was supposed to go with his best friend, which is the girl's house I just left husband, and he ended up, he had a court date to go to. He's a firefighter, and he went on a call that he had to go be a witness at court, and they moved the court date to the date that they were supposed to fly. They were supposed to be on the trip, and we didn't get insurance on the tickets, and we had to come out of pocket for that because we bought the tickets down on about $300 on that ticket. We would have gotten the insurance, it really wouldn't have mattered because they only give you 40% of the ticket back, and it's a $99 fee, and that was the fee to cancel the ticket in the first place. So even if we would have ordered the insurance, we still would have lost out on pretty much the entire amount anyway. So that's just great. Let's just say that this week, as far as like trying to save money and not wasting money over the past couple weeks, has not been going the way that's planned and cult. But this is a solo weekend that I have with my daughter. My husband left Thursday early morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and will not be back until Tuesday evening. And gotta look at that insurance thing for Brandon because he wants to see if our insurance covers rental cars. I'm not really sure what he's going to be able to do with that, and I really don't think it does, but I'll just look at it anyway. Hey, baby. Keep going. Come on. What, you trying to see if you see the kitty? Come on.
Emmy, you want some cheese? You want some chips and cheese? Grandma's working on it.
Emmy, why not?
Wow.
Because she's moody right now.
Please.
Give me KK love.
Why not? Why are you being mean to me? I just wanted
Kenny gave her a kiss.
Yeah, Kenny's being nicer than you are.
Kenny kissed her on the cheek.
That's sweet.
Yeah. Go close on the teeth and match them to the marks. Yeah.
That one. Nope, I'm good.
On Holland, America, we celebrate Alaska with experiences too good.
You got it?
To hurry
I just
through.
gotta stand up.
Take time to connect to the world and to each other. Holland, America, safer than Chile. When you live with diabetes, progress is having your coffee like you like it, without an audience.
Oh, no, can't get off this arm.
Let me say cheese. Cheese. Look at Mama. Y'all are so cute. We're gonna watch Moana. You gonna watch Moana?
Yeah, Emmy doesn't seem to be a fan of butter. She won't even eat her pancakes if I put butter on them.
Jello shots. Courtesy of Cassidy. I hear you.
No.
Journey, show me your popcorn. Hold it up.
One of us has to say something.
Popcorn.
Okay,
Thank you.
There's an emergency.
Use the remote. You gotta turn up the TV.
Huh?
You gotta turn up the TV. The other
No,
remote
ma'am.
for the TV.
Turn up the TV.
I mean, turn up.
no, ma'am.
that.
It goes by that speaker only.
Oh, then I don't know.
To all the people of the entire ocean.
Hey guys, I would say good morning, but it is like 1:15 in the afternoon and I am leaving my mom's to meet her at the Walmart market to pick up my daughter, to grab her from her. She took her to church this morning. My cousin went to go to the other side of town to my house to put out an inflatable. We had to get up pretty early, so the movie last night was great with Moana. We had a lot of fun. We actually had to end up, because my aunt had ordered the DVD and we tried to watch it in the projector, but we don't think that the projector worked with the DVD portion because it kept sticking, so we ended up having to switch it over to the Fire Stick and watch it on Disney Plus, which was fine. We also had like some family stuff come up, and my mom had to leave for a little while and come back, and one of my older brothers actually ended up stopping by and didn't leave until midnight. My daughter down around 10, so she didn't get to finish the full movie, but it's okay. She loves Moana, and we'll definitely be able to, like, we'll watch it together with all the way for her soon. So I went to bed late and she went to bed late, so she proceeded to wake up at 6 a.m. and not let me sleep very much, so I am so tired, and she was a bit cranky this morning because she didn't get enough sleep. So I'm going to pick her up from Walmart, and we are going to head back to our house, and I'm going to put her down for a nap, and I'm also going to be taking a nap with her because I am tired. Ended up not having to put the inflatable out this morning because one of our other guys that works with us, he had to come to the house after he got off shift because he's a firefighter like my husband, and help hook up the trailer to my husband's truck. Sure that one of the tires wasn't fully flat because there is a nail in one of the trailer tires, and he was like, you know, I got nothing better to do. I'll go help our other guy go put it out. So them two left and did it, and I got in the shower, and then they got back and I drove back to this side of town. Another guy that helps us because he's my cousin is around the same area that my parents do, so I just dropped him back up at home and went and relaxed and watched some TV with my sister because we've been watching the show together until my mom got out of church. Look who I got. You got apple? Eat apple? Ew, don't show it. You nasty. Ah, you're a silly girl. I got my babies, and then we're gonna go home and take a nap because mommy's tired. What's wrong with your egg?
It's dirty.
It's dirty.
I can put water
You gotta wash it?
Yeah.
So you're gonna get in your car?
No water.
No water?
No water. I'm going.
All gone?
Yes.
That's because it's not raining.
It's not raining.
Yeah. Are you gonna play with your sand?
Oh, it's very peaceful. Oh, that's dirty. This was cleaned up.
Yeah, that is dirty in there.
Oh, I just put it in. Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
You're going bye-bye? Where are you going?
Outside the bus.
You're going where?
Now.
You don't know.
Sorry.
Beep, beep. Oh, someone left their card out at the grocery store, I see. Oh, that was a lot, wasn't it? Careful. Oh, the pollen, you guys. I'm covered, like, I just wiped it off, but see, there's pollen all over me and on my booty because I'm sitting on her bare chair. The pollen is so bad. No, that was Ellie's water. You gonna play ball with Ellie? Yay, Ellie got it. Good job. What does Ellie love?
It's a ball.
Ellie loves her ball?
Yes.
Yes. Did you just throw the ball to her?
Yes.
Are you going to go do it again or are you going to cook Mommy something? What are you going to cook me?
Hot.
It's hot?
Yes. Hot.
I think you got that burger wrong. And Mommy don't like peas or eggs.
No hot.
No hot, okay.
I'll cool down.
It needs to cool down?
Yes.
Okay. Like almost 7:30 now, and I feel like that nap did more damage than good, to be honest with you. I know so many adults that honestly say that. They take a nap in the middle of the day, the rest of their day is shot, and that's kind of what happened. I didn't sleep well at all. I tossed and turned, and Emmy took a long nap because we laid down at, it might have been 2:30, I honestly don't remember, and she slept until 5:30. Like, we both woke up at 5. I mean, I was up off and on from the time we laid down until 5:30 when she had finally gotten up, but it wasn't good sleep. Like, I felt like I was in that state where I still knew what was going on around me, but I was asleep, if that makes sense. So, it didn't do well, and I kind of have a small headache, and my stomach has felt funny since I've woken up, and I kind of have heartburn. My heartburn has been outrageous, honestly. Over the past couple weeks, and I just don't understand why. It doesn't make any sense to me because I've never had issues with acid reflux or heartburn other than when I was pregnant, and that was it. So, and then I'd have it on occasion, but this has been like constant for weeks, and it really sucks. And I feel for you people that deal with it on a daily basis, and my husband is one of them, and it's just, I can't stand it. Highly annoying, and it burns. Anyway, so I planned on cleaning my house today because my floors need good scrub down because I have animals, and when you have animals, you basically have to clean your house, your floors every single day, or it looks like trash. And people with animals that shed know this, or animals that eat everything, because I came home this morning, my dog had eaten a pair of my boots, my favorite pair of boots that I literally wore on Friday to work. She ate one shoe out of them, and I bought them off of Shein, and I went to go see if they still had them because I bought them last year and they're sold out. So I'm gonna have to find a similar pair, and I'm so pissed because it's slowed down since we got her, but she used to eat everything. Shoes, clothes. She still eats my bras. The straps, she'll eat through my bras. She just did that, and my mom had to fix it again. I have a green and a pink one that my mom has had to sew the straps back onto because she's eaten them off. She eats my underwear. I can't tell you how many like pairs of underwear I've gone through because of her, and shoes. The most expensive is shoes and bras that she has eaten. And now it's every once in a while that she does it, but it's still Ellie. And now she's digging. Stop. I don't. Anyone else's dog getting on her last nerve? Because she's getting on mine. Probably just because she ate a pair of my shoes, and I'm really, really upset about it right now because it's still fresh. So I got to figure out to get a new pair of those. But good thing is that it's basically almost summer. We're in spring, so I'm not really going to be needing to wear boots. Time to figure it out and get a good pair before fall comes. I need to take my St. Patrick's Day decorations down and put my spring ones up and / Easter. And I planned on cleaning my house today and putting up my Easter decorations tomorrow after I got home from work, but I'm probably not going to get any cleaning done today because we're outside right now, and once we go inside, like, I doubt he's going to let me. So once I put her down to bed, depending on how I feel, is going to depend on what I do. It is probably not going to get done, to be honest with you. So I'll probably end up cleaning my house tomorrow and putting out the decorations on Tuesday, or if I have time, do them both tomorrow. It really just depends on how the day goes, especially at work. Because if it's a rough, hard day like it has been, I see, it's a gumball. They're highly annoying and sticky. But yeah, so really depending on how my day goes, it's going to depend on how tomorrow goes. But it has been a eventful weekend. We have done a lot. We've had a lot going on. I'm very grateful that I didn't have to put out an inflatable today because I was supposed to with my cousin. But our other guy decided that he was like, I got nothing better to do. I want to do it. And he ended up doing it with him. So I did not have to worry about it today. So that was very nice to relax and enjoy this Sunday. Hey guys, so it's the next day. It's Monday afternoon. I just got home from work. I put some headphones in, put on Spotify, and just started cleaning my house. Because this is what I had planned to do yesterday, but just could not. I did not feel good whatsoever. And today, even though my head was hurting because today at work was long and overwhelming, but it was a good day. I got a lot of things done. But when you look at a computer screen for that long, your head tends to hurt, especially if you have vision issues. So I get that pretty common. So before it got too bad, I decided to go ahead and start cleaning my house because it desperately needed to be done because I have animals and a toddler, and you know, it's a lived-in home, so I definitely needed to get that taken care of because it needed it for the past couple of days. So I'm just using my rainbow vacuum to vacuum up all the floors downstairs, and then I'm using my Swiffer wet jet mop instead of using the mop portion with the rainbow because I honestly did not feel like doing that, and instead I started doing room by room basically and mopping right after I vacuumed instead of doing all vacuum the entire downstairs and then mop with the rainbow. So I did it this way instead. But I hope this is motivating for you guys to get up and do it even if you really don't feel like it, because like I said, my head was hurting, but I needed to get it done, so I pushed myself to do it. And this is me doing the living room and my stairs. My daughter gets home as I'm in the middle of doing this. I also vacuum my couches, by the way, and I'm still trying to sell this love seat, and I have not gotten any takers yet. When people find out that it's the love seat only and not the couch and the love seat, they kind of back out, but it's fine. I was able to get some laundry done, unloaded the dishwasher, and cleaned out the fridge before I had left for work this morning. And then I did another load, and I was able to fold everything but the things that were in the dryer tonight. I will say that I got pretty exhausted and my head got worse, so I stopped because I planned on cleaning the entire house, plus wiping down surfaces and the floors and everything like that, upstairs, downstairs. And I planned on taking down my St. Patrick's Day decorations and putting on my Easter ones, but all I ended up getting done was the floors upstairs and downstairs. And I vacuumed all the surfaces, but I did not wipe them down, and that'll be a tomorrow thing, which I will add in here because I was just too exhausted. And once Emmy gets home, with any of you guys with kids, understand that it is a lot harder to get things done when you have a toddler running around because you have to stop and start. And me just not feeling good on top of it was kind of the breaking point, because once I headed upstairs, that was when I was doing this portion, I felt like I was going to pass out, but I was pushing through it. So tomorrow it's going to be undecorate, decorate, and make sure all the surfaces are perfectly spotless and clean. And I'm going to scrub the toilet and the countertops in my bathroom, and then probably finish up laundry. But my husband gets home tomorrow evening from Missouri, and I'm so excited to see him. I miss him so much. It's been 5 days. We are so ready for him to be home. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday morning, and before I head to work, I'm just taking down all the St. Patrick's Day decorations. I'm putting them in one central area, which is my dining room table. It's usually where I always undecorate and redecorate. And then I head to work, and then I come home and put all of the St. Patrick's Day decorations inside of a baggie, and then I unload all of the Easter decorations that I have, which I actually have a lot less than what I thought. I didn't realize that I'd thrown away so many last year, and I was trying to make it work, but honestly there's a lot of sparse spaces in my home. But I do not feel like spending money on getting new decorations at the moment, because it's just not our priority right now. We're wanting to pay some bills off and travel and vacation, so we're just going to work with what we have, and this is what I kind of came up with. A lot of these pieces are from Hobby Lobby and the Christmas tree store, which unfortunately no longer exists. And I did wipe down all of the surfaces before I did this. Living room, dining room. And these little pieces that are actually in this bowl are actually like little petals that came off of a bunny that was our door hang that kind of broke. Those pieces kept falling off, so those are the pieces that I'd left, so I just stuck them in there. And this is kind of overview of what I did. Very minimal. I used to have like a pom-pom like garland thing, but I guess I threw that away last year. So I did buy those tulips this year, those carrots, and the egg ceramic holder. But other than that, this is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this weekend vlog. My husband is now home. He got home about an hour ago. I am going to export this video and get it up to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.